Imagine waking up late on an ordinary morning only to discover that the world has fallen apart while you were asleep. That's exactly what happens to Jun Woo, a young gamer whose biggest concern was deciding what to stream that day. His family has already left home in a hurry, leaving him a note, some money for groceries, and no idea that those simple instructions would soon become impossible to follow. As Jun Woo settles in for another gaming session, everything changes. News reports suddenly cut to emergency broadcasts warning that a mysterious outbreak is spreading across the city. Curious, he looks out his apartment window and witnesses complete chaos. People are running for their lives, cars are crashing into one another, and ordinary citizens are transforming into violent, flesh-hungry monsters. Within minutes, civilization begins collapsing before his eyes. The nightmare quickly reaches his apartment building. A terrified neighbor forces his way inside, claiming his own brother has become infected. At first, Jun Woo tries to help, but it soon becomes clear that the infection spreads incredibly fast. Barely escaping with his life, he barricades his apartment and realizes that stepping outside is no longer an option. His mother manages to send one final message before communication breaks down completely. She tells him only one thing: survive. Those words become Jun Woo's only purpose. As the days pass, isolation becomes just as dangerous as the zombies outside. He carefully rations his food, watches emergency broadcasts for any useful information, and desperately tries to contact his family. Social media is flooded with people searching for loved ones, posting messages in the hope that someone, somewhere, is still alive. Refusing to give up, Jun Woo uploads his own post with his apartment address, hoping that someone might eventually find him. Unfortunately, the world keeps getting worse. The internet begins failing, phone signals disappear, and even the city's emergency services collapse. From his window, he watches police officers overwhelmed by infected civilians, proving that nobody is coming to rescue him anytime soon. Every day becomes a battle against loneliness, fear, and starvation. His food supply shrinks, the running water stops, and even simple tasks become exhausting. Cut off from everyone, Jun Woo slowly starts losing hope. The apartment that once felt safe begins feeling like a prison. The emotional strain becomes almost unbearable. He talks to his camera just to hear his own voice and clings to old voice messages from his family, replaying them over and over. Eventually, the combination of hunger, isolation, and uncertainty pushes him to his breaking point. Just when it seems he has completely given up, something unexpected happens. Across the street, another survivor appears. Her name is Yu Bin. Unlike Jun Woo, Yu Bin has spent her time preparing instead of panicking. Her apartment is organized, she's collected supplies, and she's learned how to survive on her own. Although they're trapped in separate buildings, the two quickly develop a way to communicate using handwritten signs, phones, and simple gestures across the street. For the first time since the outbreak began, Jun Woo isn't completely alone anymore. Working together, they solve problems that neither of them could handle individually. Yu Bin shares food when Jun Woo is starving, while Jun Woo uses his drone and other equipment to help them exchange supplies safely. Their growing friendship gives both of them a reason to keep fighting. Of course, surviving in a city overrun by zombies is never easy. Every attempt to improve their situation attracts more danger. One careless mistake is enough to bring dozens of infected swarming toward their apartments. They quickly learned that staying alive isn't just about fighting, it's about staying quiet, thinking ahead, and trusting each other. As their supplies begin running out again, they realized hiding forever isn't possible. If they want any chance of surviving, they'll eventually have to leave the safety of their apartments and face the nightmare outside. Their escape turns into a desperate fight through hallways, stairwells, and zombie-filled streets. Every corner hides another threat, and every decision could be their last. Even when they finally reached what seems like a safe place, they discover that not every human survivor can be trusted. Sometimes fear can transform people into monsters just as dangerous as the infected. After narrowly escaping another deadly situation, Jun-woo and Yu-bin refuse to give up. They make a final push toward the rooftop, believing it's their best chance of being seen if rescue forces ever arrive. The climb is exhausting, and the zombies are only seconds behind them. Out of ammunition, low on energy, and surrounded from every direction, it seems like their journey is finally over. But instead of surrendering, they choose to keep fighting until the very last moment. Their determination pays off. A military rescue helicopter finally spots the desperate survivors signaling from the rooftop. Soldiers provide covering fire while Jun-woo and Yu-bin scramble aboard, leaving the infected city behind. As the helicopter rises into the sky, Jun-woo's phone finally reconnects to the network. Messages from his family begin arriving, revealing that they survived too. After weeks of believing he had lost everything, he discovers that hope had never completely disappeared. Looking back at the devastated city below, Jun-woo realizes something important. Throughout the outbreak, thousands of people had posted messages online asking for help and promising they were still alive. Now he can finally consider himself one of them. #Alive isn't just another zombie movie filled with action and gore. At its heart, it's a story about loneliness, resilience, and refusing to give up when the entire world tells you there's no hope left. It reminds us that sometimes the hardest battle isn't against the monsters outside, it's against the fear and hopelessness growing inside ourselves. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more movie recap.